It is important to note that historically, July has the most majority of burned area in Canada. As a result, a significant increase in burned area is expected in the coming weeks. Smoke emitted from the wildfire has caused air quality and evacuations in Canada and the United States. By late June, it had crossed the Atlantic to reach Europe. So far, the wildfire has already emitted 700 million tons of CO2, which is a huge number. According to the Global Carbon Budget website, the fossil fuel emission of Germany in 2021 is around 670 million tons of CO2, and Germany is ranked 7th place of all countries. As you can see, the fire emission of CO2 has already exceeded the country's fossil fuel emission. The fire emission will further increase the atmosphere CO2 concentration and accelerate the climate warming. With climate warming, forest fires becoming more frequent, larger, and more severe. This is very concerning because forest fires only account for about 5% of total burned area, but account for 20% of CO2 emission. With increasing fire intensity and burned area, the CO2 emission from forest fire increasing at around 1% per year, which is 15 million tons of CO2 per year. Therefore, it is very important to include CO2 emission from wildfire within the global carbon monitoring system. I think we can take a few measures. First is we need to build better carbon emission monitoring and accounting systems. Second, we should take effective measures to mitigate CO2 emission from natural processes. Finally, addressing carbon emission from wildfire require international collaborations. It's very important to reduce wildfire emission.
So I think there are several things. One is to get far more serious about climate change and policies that reduce fossil fuel emissions. Just full stop. We need to do that globally. The government has been talking about a number of fire mitigation strategies before fire. I think quite a lot more effort needs to be put into that. And then going back to my expertise, for wildlife after fire, we are running the risk of driving species to extinction because of this increased habitat loss. BC does not have an Endangered Species Act. And so that's a critical tool that would help us to manage species on landscapes that are reeling from this severe fire. I think it is actually really important in terms of managing all of the consequences that fire has on our landscapes.